Hi everyone, my name is Grant, and I'm one of the founders at Keyri, and today I'm excited to share a demo of our real-time fraud prevention platform. At a high level, our fraud suite monitors and tracks users' events to prevent bad actors from attacking you and your users in real time. With Keyri, you can create custom rules based on key risk insights that will allow, warn, or deny authentication events. This will allow you to identify bad actors that attempt to sign up, log in, or transact with multiple accounts, prevent free trial and promotion abuse, stop bots from rapidly creating multiple accounts, and monitor session tokens and user activity to prevent session token theft. Today, I'm going to walk you through 3 methods that bad actors commonly use to attack companies and their users, and I'm going to demonstrate how Keyri system will detect and stop these bad actors from doing these attacks. I'll cover these scenarios partially in a demo mobile app and partially in a demo web app, but Keyri system prevents fraud in each scenario for mobile and on web. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to enact these scenarios in demo apps that we have created. So let me start by pulling up my demo app. And I'm going to simulate an account opening fraud example. For purposes of this test service, we've set the number of new account registrations per device to deny at 3. So I should be able to create 2 accounts, but the third is going to be denied. So first, let's create an account for this service. Demo account 1. Go to register user. Hello demo account 1. And I'm allowed in. Everything works as it should. I have 1 account, which makes sense, but since I'm a fraudster, I want to create multiple accounts so that I can take advantage of things like referral abuse or taking advantage of stealing multiple identities. So now I'm going to log out and create a second account. And again, I'm in. Feeling pretty good here as an attacker that I'm going to be able to create mass accounts on this service and make a lot of money. Now I'm going to log out and create a third account, demo account 3. Let's go ahead and do that here. And I'm denied because the company set the absolute max accounts per device to 2. I, as the bad actor, am clearly trying to spin up multiple accounts, and the company is blocking me from doing so in real time. So I think that's pretty cool. One thing we're especially proud of here is that our persistent device identification is truly best in class. Even if this bad actor were to delete their app and reinstall it, we're able to determine that they're using the same device with 100% certainty. Okay, so that's our first example. Now let's move on to scenario 2, which is going to be based on account takeover fraud. I'll open up my demo web app here, just because account takeover fraud is often most prevalent on web. And I'm going to log into an account as a normal user. Okay, demo 1 web, I go to login. All is good here. I've logged into this account before. I have access to 1 account, that makes sense. No other devices have access to this account, and so it's not showing any risk signals. But let me log out and simulate what a bad actor might do. So let's go on a VPN that says I'm going to be from Brazil. Let's go into a new browser and go into the same account, demo 1 web. So now a number of signals are thrown up that show warn. First, this is a new device, so this device has not previously had access to this account, which is suspicious. Again, we're not outright denying for that. The company has set this to warn rather than deny, along with the rest of the signals. This is a VPN, which is showing up as VPN/proxy and as a suspicious IP. And then finally, there's improbable travel in new country. Improbable travel showing up because there's no way that I traveled from New York to Brazil in the last couple seconds. And new country is showing up because this account has never been accessed from Brazil before. Now again, this is shown as warn rather than deny because each of these signals has been set to warn, but it could also be set to outright deny the user. Okay, on to scenario 3, which is an increasing attack vector over the past year or so. Session token theft or session jacking. This is where a bad actor leverages malware or some other form of nefarious means to steal the active session token on a user's device. So I'm going to log in once more as a real user. This time it's not going to have any risks because I've gone off my VPN and I've logged in before. And I'm going to copy this JWT to my clipboard. Okay, this is typically done in the console, but we've created a different user, and so we've copied the user session token. And now let me go ahead and paste that token into a different browser, acting as if I'm a bad actor. Now I should get access to the site because I've copied the active session token, but now this is recognizing that something went wrong with my authentication and I might be improperly reusing a session token. That's because Keyri's system has session jacking detection, and that recognizes when a session token is being transferred to a new device. So, with these three scenarios, I've demonstrated both common and emerging attack vectors, covering account opening fraud, account takeovers, which occurred at login in the example, but could also occur for transaction verification purposes, and also session jacking. Finally, let me give you a look at the actual dashboard where you can see logs of these events and create or modify your custom risk rules. Let's start on the risk management screen, where we have a list of risk rules that you can edit. We're constantly adding to this list, but for now, self-service covers registrations per device, account access per device, rate limiting, and suspicious IP-related items. On mobile, we also have device security features that are set to deny by default, but we can set these to allow or warn on an account-by-account basis if you need us to. Anyway, I think you get the idea here, and we've created recommended settings if you don't want to make any customizations. Allow is obviously for normal activity. Warn is for activity that should require something like an authentication challenge or step-up, and deny is for outright bad activity, such as registering 30 accounts with the same device, or in this case, registering 3. That certainly doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's now take a look at the log screen, where you can look at key device and user events, such as signing up, logging in, or gaining access to a site. We have details on device, on location, on user ID, and risks associated with events. So you can see here, just as we had before, we've got a demo account 3 that was denied on iOS for multiple account setups per device, just as I showed in the demo. And later, a demo 1 web account, which was done on web, Chrome on Windows, where we saw new device, suspicious IP, VPN and proxy, improbable travel, and new country, followed by our JWT session jacking issue. So these are all things that we can see on the event screen. If I want to look into the user screen, I can search based on user IDs and look at various events based on certain users. And so this is for demo account 3, looking at all the different events that have happened there. And I can do the same for devices. So demo account 3 has only one device. It's been seen on mobile with iOS and multiple account setups per device, but this would also show a list of devices. And so those are the 3 main pages that can be looked at. And then of course, if you want to, you can filter by event, result, signal, or you can export the data to filter it however you'd like. There's also quite a bit of data that we're ingesting under the hood that you can leverage as well, but again, that's currently done on an account-by-account basis. With this full suite, companies can keep bad actors off their platforms without negatively impacting the real user journey. We're excited to continue to help companies along their journey, and please leave us a comment on this video or reach out to hello@keyri.com if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.